Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-bow.
Welcome everybody to Mr. Megorium's Dildo Emporium. I'm your host, Mr. Megorium. I have my trademark telescopic dildo. Look at here, we've got automatic dildos for all the boys and girls. And I'd like to introduce you to my compatriot / business partner, Jeff.
Hey, I'm Jeff, and that's what she said. Let's get her going. Oh, come on, mama.
Remember out there, folks, wherever you want it, Mr. Megorium's Dildos Emporium's got it. Stimulate that prostate.
He's got that telescope, but he don't need it down here at the Dildo Emporium, because we'll show you it all.
I carry it with me anywhere I go.
Oh, mama.
Oh, wow. Who the fuck were those guys?
That was weird. So I washed my hands just a second ago. It looks like I peed myself all over.
You do have a good spurtle.
Yeah. Yeah, I put the thing on max and I started washing, and you know how it goes.
Yeah, it just gets out there. Nice shirt, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Do you have one?
Oh,
Oh, look at you. Nice shirt.
Did you not notice that we were wearing matching t-shirts?
I did notice that we were...
Oh, that's how you fucking do it. Oh, damn it. Okay.
I imagine several of us will be wearing matching t-shirts today. Yeah, I thought that too. Oh, it does work.
Yeah.
I did that on the last episode.
You
It
did?
did not work. Yeah. But you just did it twice, and I guess you have to be like very centered
Yeah,
up
you
on
have to
it.
be right. Again, positioning in this game is a little bit annoying. I don't know if, I've noticed that on my second playthrough where, at first it didn't bother me as much, but there's definitely some, you got to be right where they want you to be, otherwise it's just not going to work.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate, but what are these guys up to? They're up to something.
They are up to something.
They're like, don't worry, you're not in it. Can you push it?
I can push it.
But now what?
I'm guessing I need to get them through that hole, so
Okay, so
I think I have to throw them up there, go up there, and then like get shotted up with them.
but how do you throw them without like
I have an idea. I think I can get up there, pick it up, throw it onto the next thing, and then it won't.
those spikes are really distracting.
I know. They were.
Those two guys that were just in here just makes me think that it's a penis situation going on.
It's they were very annoying, and they brought their. It's not my fault that we have to do their dungeon in Mr. Megorium's Dildo Emporium. So, and then now I have this, and I can chew it up.
Could you imagine?
Well, that didn't work at all like I thought it. I mean, I guess I got it up
You
here.
got somewhere, yeah. It's a small key, Some would say it's huge, but
So what are
that's just me.
what are the point of those things down there?
I don't know. Oop.
I'm going back down. Is there really?
Were they just there?
Is there a treasure chest in this room? There is a treasure chest in this room.
So can you bomb them? Are their mouths open? Yeah?
No.
You can't throw a little bomb in their mouth? See what happens? I don't know.
I don't know. There's a treasure chest in this room. I don't know how to get it, but
The only thing I could think of is killing them all. They're not doing anything.
I guess I'll shoot an arrow into them. See if that wakes them up. Nope. Try. You said bomb, right?
Yeah, because that's normally how you kill them, right? Or
Bombs
no,
are
that's the
big
bigger ones. Yeah.
All right.
Can
whatever.
you control? Well, what would you even do if you controlled them? I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah.
I know there's viewers out there that are like, these morons don't understand that you have to.
Oh man, there's so many episodes of us being like, someone's gonna yell at us about this, and then I'll go back and watch it, and I'll be like, do it like that. And you're being, while I'm editing, and I have to cut out, like.
You're the one. You're the guy.
Yeah, I'm the one who yells at myself for not figuring it out sooner because I have.
Oh, okay. Okay. So what I'm thinking here is that you put on the boots and then you just walk off instead of jumping. I'm saying? Oh no, because they don't move.
Yeah, they're just there. Maybe it has to be a little bit more centered.
This feels unimportant though, right? Like,
Definitely. Oh, it doesn't.
they don't even
move.
go anywhere. Yeah.
All right,
Horse shit.
whatever. I'm done with you.
And I don't know, Ted.
Fuck it.
What does it mean?
I'll tell you what it means. It means we got a key, which means we can go over here and do the next thing, and then we can get out of this dungeon. And
It takes a while to get out.
it does take a while to get out of this dungeon.
I remember getting really frustrated with the guy, the fella, like Mark, Malaka. What's his name?
Oh, Makar.
Makar. I said Merrick the first time. Transported Makar in the K. Oh yeah, and then we got this whole. This is a thing. This is a whole gauntlet right here. Oh yeah, you can kill anything now.
Wow, there's a lot of birds.
Instead of Falk, you should have just renamed him John Wick with the amount of killing that you're about to do.
Stop auto. You see how it keeps auto-targeting the Dark Nut?
Yeah. I played the game for about what would you say, a minute last episode, maybe 2. I automatically got your frustration with the ZR targeting. Or the
Yeah, how it switches to the Wii U targeting.
yeah. And it's like, it's not very good because you have to be really close to the target, or it'll just go to whatever it thinks the biggest threat is, but you don't want to attack that person because you can take care of them last. That's probably what you want to do anyway. Darknet by himself, not strong. Darknet together,
Yeah, Dark Nut walking around with a bunch of random shit.
but like, you don't want to take care of this Darknet. You want to take care of all them little bad guys. Yeah,
Yep. Okay. Is that how you wanted this to go? Huh? That's right. You are nothing to me. I was literally just wanting to kill the fucking wizards.
Darknet by himself, weak. It's like this guy never saw Planet of the Apes. Darknet together, strong.
Was that Planet of the Apes?
Right. The first, the one with Dave Franco.
Oh.
The first of the
Also,
Rangers.
this is something that I got off screen.
Oh yeah.
The magic.
Where Link gets a wild look in his eyes and starts spinning around.
serious.
You know, for D&D tonight, we should just get a bunch of pineapples. Eat everybody with pineapple. Everybody gets their own pineapple. They have to eat it all.
That'd be cool. I love pineapple.
Have you ever eaten a whole pineapple?
Yeah, a lot.
Okay. Like all in one sitting?
Yeah.
Huh.
You gotta be careful though, because it'll make you bleed.
It'll burn your mouth.
Depending on how ripe it is, the acid can literally like make you bleed. Like it'll rip up your lips to where you bleed over everything.
Yeah, I was 3 years old when I figured that out.
I think I was like 5 or 6. 'Cause I watched my brother Nick eat a full pineapple. Stop backing up. Take my grappling. Yes, took his belt. You are nothing without your belt.
You're no longer a champion. Part of me thinks that the dude at the beginning that teaches you, with the spear that teaches you how to do this, he could have done this whole mission by himself.
Yeah, probably.
2 old dudes, King of Red Lions, old man.
If there was no Link in the village, the King of Red Lions would have went to him and been like, dude, there's no one else. Yeah, and he would have been like, fuck it.
He would have been able to do it.
As someone who hit him 500 fucking times, he could block 500 hits.
Oh, yeah.
That was one of the worst side things in a game I've ever played.
Tell the viewers what you went through.
So, you'll remember from the first episode, the person we get the sword from, who teaches you how to, the combat basics in this game. What? Did I?
Yeah, you put the...
Yeah, I just messed it up. Okay. There is a side quest. He is also the one who teaches you how to do the magic spin. This thing. Which is very funny, and it makes Link all confused.
But you can stop it early and he doesn't. Right?
I don't know. Let's see. Nope.
I thought you could.
I think you just stop the second you hit something that stops you. So like the little pineapples, you have to knock off their wings or shoot them with an arrow or something. So they just stop you immediately. So anyway, he teaches you that, but you have to give him a bunch of those belts from the Dark Nuts, which once you figure out that the grappling hook takes items and you never have to worry about the RNG of a game giving you anything, it makes those missions of getting shit so easy. Thank you. And there is another side quest where he's like, hey, how's it going? You been working on your combat? Try it out. And then again, like I said in a previous episode, replaying this, I was using a guide and I was just going through, and Alex was running the guide, and it was real late at night. It was about midnight. And Alex was like, hey, I gotta get off. I'm gonna go to bed. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna stay up and I'm gonna keep going through. And he's like, all right, whatever, just here's a guy, fight. He's like, hit him 300 times and then go do the next thing. And I was like, all right, whatever, cool. Yeah, 300 times. So I sit there for like 30 minutes or so, because you literally, to play it safe, because I didn't want to do it again, I would hit him like 3 times, roll back. Go hit him like 3 times, roll back. Because you have to hit him 300 times. He hits you 3 times, you're out.
Yeah.
So I hit him 300 times. It took me like, I don't know exactly how long the first time took me, but it took me a while. And then,
Gotta get the long shot for that one, huh?
Is it this thing? I don't know what that is actually. Does look dangerous. I think you're supposed to go over there and then, but maybe Maybe it's just new. Anyway,
It's that grappling hook stuff.
Shit.
Oh, well, that's not.
well, going back up now. Anyway, so I hit him 300 times, and he's like, "Good job, Link. You really improved as a swordsman. I will no longer call you a something." And he's like, "I will now call you some whatever." And then he's like, "Here is $20." And I was like, "What?" So then I read the guide, and it looks like in Alex's tired stupor, misread it and saw that, hey, you hit him 300 times for this, and then you hit him 500 times to get the heart piece. And I was like, oh my god. So it was about midnight whenever Alex had gone to bed, and I started this whole thing. It was 1:40 in the morning that when I got the heart piece, I finished and I left, and I started trying to do it, and I was like, no, I'm fucking done. I am too done with this shit. I'm out. I see. Okay. So this is when you're supposed to go get the compass, but because we got it earlier, so you fly over there, use the thing to hop up.
You just fly over with the old leaf.
Yeah. And then we're gonna do this, and then bada bing.
Bada boom.
Bada bing. Data chick, data chum. Look who's almost done. Again, one of the many frustrations. I can't wait. I really want to play a different Zelda game.
What Zelda game do you want to play next? One of the ones?
The what?
One of the ones? I was trying to think of any Minish Cap.
Yeah, that's we've talked so much about Minish Cap in this series that I'm like,
I feel like it's a lesser viewed one too. Like you never see anyone talk about Minish Cap.
yeah, and no one's Let's playing Minish Cap for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe just because it's like a little harder to do. Because who other than me has a a Game Boy player and disc and a HDMI GameCube upscaler and a retro tank to make it all like run through really well. I mean, who's got all that going on?
Yeah.
To where you could emulate do those disappear right whenever you use them, I think
some of them, but not all of them. And you can probably like walk back and then they're not gonna let you break the game.
I just don't want to fall all the way down, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think I can just go here. There we go.
Oh yeah, they do break because that releases. Right? No.
It's become as heavy as the great Deku Tree himself. The fuck does that? Oh, I see. Boom. And it fell on top of me.
You're not as heavy as those boots are not as heavy as.
Right? They're magic heavy boots, but yet you can still walk in them.
He doesn't understand weight.
He doesn't. He's tiny. Look at him. He's a friggin' little guy.
Yeah, he's probably heavy as shit though.
Yeah, he is made of wood. You stay down there. So,
you ever think about like El Dorado and how heavy that would be, like as a city, if it was made out of gold, because gold is so fucking heavy.
yeah. That's why El Dorado is clearly Atlantis, you know what I mean? It's like...
Nah, dog. Atlantis is in the Sahara.
I thought that's a different Atlantis. It's... The thing in the Sahara is like a real... I mean...
The perfectly circular shape that is in the Sahara that we can see from satellite. Is that what you're talking about? Or
I'm talking about that lost city that got lost in the desert.
Mhm.
Presumably that it was, that people make jokes about. But if you if you put a city in a desert and then don't maintain it, it will get swallowed by sand and wind over time.
Yeah.
And presumably there was a city that got sunken in the sand that's just out there somewhere that you wouldn't.
My presumption is that it was once ocean because it's all sand and deserty. So
Yeah, that at some
it was
point.
weathered down by something, right? So
Yeah. So maybe that is, Atlantis.
that's my theory. But who am I? I'm just a guy without a hat right now, currently.
Right? Where's your hat?
It's in my car.
You're slipping.
Cool.
I had to do so. Yesterday we were recording live action shots for a man. How do I get you? Oh, that's right. You can fly. So where am I need to be going is what I want to know.
Up, down, all around.
So it looks like there's a room that way that I need to be able to get to. So let's...
Is there anything at levels are for? Because I know that some of those seeds that need planted down. Ooh.
Ah, there we go.
Last time we did this, I talked about this. Every time there's like a big drop in a video game, I get that vertigo sensation.
Yeah, and you're like, ooh.
Yeah.
I get that a little bit, depending on how the game portrays it.
I got it a lot when I was playing Spider-Man
Yeah.
on the PlayStation. That was rough.
You give me the prompt. He gives me the prompt for, hey, hit anything flies. And it's like,
Yeah, that's what we needed.
yep.
Shot. What's going on?
Hitting the button,
I
you
see
fool.
and hear you hitting the button, yeah. That's where you came from, right?
Yeah, and then there's a...
Oh.
It says that there is a... Oh, that's why... Oh, there it is. Okay, so that's where I'm trying to get to. There's so much item swapping in this dungeon. There's so many necessary items that you need. It's a bit much. Where was it? Aha. And
That doesn't let you put the leaf back on?
it does, but I already knew where I was landing, and
yeah,
I thought I could roll in it.
Oh, is that what you're? Okay.
So I was trying to roll, but
I thought you were trying to put the leaf back on. I was like, what?
I pulled the sword instead of rolling, and there was no way. All right.
That's fine.
So, car's over there. I'm a little.
I'm also. Okay.
You are a little guy.
It's
You're
crazy.
just a sweet little baby.
Most of the fans probably don't know that I'm only 4'5".
I know. They never think to look at you, Because who would?
I'm like roughly the size of what Leak looks like here. Small.
Speaking of, so I got the new Soul Calibur game, which is not new.
It's like a couple years.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a couple years, but it's definitely.
I didn't know they made another Soul Calibur game.
Neither did Sebastian, and Geralt of Rivia's in it. He's a main character.
Who's that?
He's,
I'm kidding.
Oh, okay. I read the books. I never played the game, so you know I wouldn't be surprised.
I played the second game and I could not get into the third one because it was a game.
Yeah, it is. That's all I've ever heard. Is they're like, it's good for the money. This is the one game that you ever want to play, and I'm like, honestly, I think I'd be fine. I think people are just, I think people are just overdoing it. But
I mean, I played the first one, or the third one. I'm sorry, for a little bit, and it was just like it was too much coming at me all at once. I couldn't.
So they don't like temper the open world. They're just like, here's everything.
Yeah, you basically do the first mission, and then it's like, oh yeah, here you go. And you're going and going. I've tried to start it twice now. I think I get like 5 hours in, and then I'm like, oh god.
I've never tried to play the. I played a couple of. I think I played the second one, and then I tried to play the first one, and then I never played the other ones because I was like, oh, I'm reading the books. I don't want the game to like spoil what the books are. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because way before where they start in the games.
Yeah, and then I also didn't. It also kind of weirds me out how you can shoot. You know, Geralt is a very, you know, unique character in that he is who he is, unlike in most RPGs where you get to choose how a person acts.
Yeah.
So you can be like a nice, cool guy in those, but Geralt is not a very nice, cool guy. He's like, all right, but he's definitely kind of a dick. Rightly so, you know, he's had a shitty go, but
Yeah.
still. I know. I'm a little confused as to where to go, 'cause I can't go there. It's the first floor. And then basement.
Oh, what about the Soul Calibur game?
Oh, that's right. So I was playing Soul Calibur, and it has a really in-depth character creator that I made one character that was really cool, but then I made a like picture-esque perfect monkey
Oh.
that I was showing Sebastian the other day. And he had said the same thing. He was like, "You still make Soul Calibur?" And I was like, "Yeah." It's okay. It says that there's a door that should be right here that is not here. So let's.
I remember us having trouble with this last time, but I don't remember what the solution is. Is it like half level up or?
Still says there's a treasure chest in this room that who knows how to grab.
Oh yeah, that's weird. Isn't it?
I'm gonna do an early episode poll and see if I can get you to look at your Mind Palace
Oof. Okay.
or the Wind Temple. See what happens. Also, these things are turning now, and we still don't know what they do. I wish that you could just pull it out like you're flying. You know what I mean? So again, it says that there's a door that's right here that is not here. Anyway, but oh, also for I don't know how many fans we have out there watching. People are watching the show.
I know.
I'm very happy with, and very nice. Like I know it doesn't seem like big numbers to any famous YouTube person, but like whenever I posted the first episode of Wolfenstein, it got to like 60, 70 views, in like a couple days, and I was like, oh damn, who's watching this stuff?
So, go back to that room. The non-animated fellas.
Oh, the one that has a treasure chest that we can't get into?
Yeah.
That's that one, I think? No, not that one. This one? Nope, not that one. This one?
It's just for treasure chest. So are you want to do it?
What's...
Treasure chart number.
It's at the bottom. I'm already here, so I fell down anyway. Shut up, my car. But anyway, like I was saying, for anyone who's been watching and stuff, I really appreciate it. Also, if you are a long-time listener and you know much of our my dog Dax, she unfortunately passed away, which is a big old bummer. Miss her to death. Love her. But she lived like 20 years, so it happens. Yeah. It's now been a while since it happened. It's been like a month or so. We have a new dog named Laura, who is very sweet. We miss Dax very much. I actually I got a little it's a tearjerker, but in I think it was this last Wind Waker episode or the one before it, Dax is in that episode. She's like barking and we're talking about her and we're doing stuff with her, and I didn't know that because it recorded so long ago, so it was like a nice little happy surprise of going back and listening to and hearing her bark and all this stuff.
She's been more realized.
Yeah, because she's definitely in stuff, you know what I mean. Oh well, speaking of that farewell, we have to say farewell to you all now.
But we'll be back.
We will be back
Shortly.
very shortly. Stay nerdy out there, folks.
Stay nerdy.